January 20th. Perfect pottery. On the shelf in my living room, handcrafted pottery items I have collected over the years reside. A perfectly symmetrical mug was thrown on the wheel and meticulously glazed with soft colors of lovely greens and browns. Another was purchased in Alaska. It is an oversized mug of ice blue and white to remind me of my visit there. 3 matching oil lamps, short and round, were purchased as an example of biblical truths for my 3 children long ago. Reku pottery in varied forms is displayed, courtesy of my son's interest in that method of finishing. Another finish is a slab-form plate made by my first grandson, simple and clean. The last is a relic of my early experimentation with coil construction, nothing more special than a fond memory. Though very different, the pottery pieces on my shelf have several things in common. They were all made by human beings, not a machined piece among them. They are all constructed from clay. They have all been fired in a kiln. They are all glazed or finished uniquely. Like the pottery on my shelf, God's children may appear very different from culture to culture by physical appearance, personality traits, status, or position, but they are all made by the same Creator. Every single one is constructed in His image and crafted with a body, soul, and spirit. They are all fired in the kiln of life, experiencing brokenness, trial, heartache, and trouble, and all are uniquely finished, though similar, with specific qualities and gifts that suit God's purpose for them on this earth. For those of us who sit on God's shelf, it is impossible to gain the perspective God has. We see our fellow shelf-sitters as a mystery to us. We see their glaze, construction, or use as different than ours. We find it difficult to accept those differences or compare ourselves to them. Yet God sees each as an individual on the shelf, fitting exactly where it needs to be properly displayed, precisely filling in the position of His gifting and purpose. What God sees is vastly different than what we see. Instead of comparing myself to the rest of the pots, I am beginning to look at the unique ways we have been formed and glazed. Looking to the potter, I can trust that all things work together for good. I can rest on his shelf, knowing that he has a unique plan, into which I somehow fit perfectly. Though I am not a perfect pot, I fit perfectly into his plan. And so do you. Isaiah 64:8. Yet, O Lord, you are our Father. We are the clay, you are the potter. We are all the work of your hand. And Romans 8:28. We know that all things work together for the good of those who love God, those who are called according to His purpose.